Hey guys, this is Bro. My great guys. Hope everyone is great. Let's get into the market. Just happened, bro. So what will we be trading that time? Okay, guys. So here on USD, obviously took another L. Well, we are on a losing streak, but that's part of the process on the market. Even though we literally just missed out on a perfect buy trade, which was since on the Signal group, and obviously was also I made a video on YouTube about this prediction on this setup actually buy on JBBJPY. Hope everyone got it. If not, then that's a big miss out for you guys. But yep, this is it for JBBJPY. Literally have a perfect bullish trend going to the upside, hitting all the highs which are there on the daily time frame, guys. So if we're buying on the daily time frame, having a take profit on a day time frame means that this is going to be a swing trade going to the upside with a profit, with a big amount of profit, guys. So we go down to the 4 hour time frame, which what is happening currently on the market, even though it's in the morning. So we haven't broken eyes a little bit, and we don't have a scary low that we should be scared of. But if our stop loss can be placed straight on this inverted fair value gap, anticipating a perfect buy to the upside without any consolidation if so. So right now the market is literally trying to psych everyone who is in the market by liquidating every single fair value gap which is there, guys. So yeah, there are a lot of fair value gaps which are trying to be liquidated. So yeah, we have also breakup blocks here which are just gonna be all liquidity. We're on to a fucking straight line, bro. But understand. The most important thing is the market instead of motherfucking oh shit. So yeah, bro. But yeah, guys, every single value gap on the buy zones are literally gonna be liquidated. So we're gonna be anticipating a very beautiful bullish trend to the upside on JPY. And then let's go on JPP CAD, guys. Let's go on JPP CAD. JPP CAD, bro. The setup is still waiting for us to enter, bro. The market is just keep on playing that shit. So right now we're gonna wait patiently for it to liquidate this high and then enter this inverted fair value gap to then sell to the downside with a perfect obviously bearish trend which is going to be formed right here. Even though it didn't sell early, but it was building liquidity for sellers. For sellers who are literally on the market, like who was just selling JPP, JP CAD, like it's gonna buy, guys. It's gonna buy and then sell. So what do I mean by that? I mean by all of these traders which are literally selling JPP CAD and here as well are literally gonna take an L because the market, since it's Thursday, there's gonna be news as you guys can see here, the impact news. So it's gonna buy and send it to the upside, entering this fair value gap to then sell to the downside. So for you guys, it is a straight signal for you guys. So it's gonna buy, enter this inverted fair value gap, and then sell. Here is the entry point, the stop loss, as well as the take profit down here, guys. So and the impact news literally say that the market is literally going to be dropping on a bearish trend because of the impact and decisions which are being taken on the board on the market. So yeah, guys. So here we already have a liquidations. We have a liquidity sweep on the buy side. So we're literally gonna buy to then get a liquidity sweep on the sell side, guys. So yeah, guys, please be enlightened on that using the full fix strategy. So yep, on JBB card, signal straight on, guys. It is going to be also a swing trade for you guys to sustain a very huge amount of take profit on this. So yeah, guys, that's it on JBB CAD. We will be liquidating every single high mark in this area. So for everyone who wants to enter could buy if wants to, but that's just gonna be not a straight setup, but you could build one and just identify key areas which is gonna forcefully push the market to the upside without any areas attached, without any liquidity sweep on your entry point. So yeah, guys. But for me, what I would say I'm literally looking at right now is it has built enough buy side liquidity for us So there's a big amount of possibility that the news are gonna push it straight on without selling. It is gonna jump to the upside without a doubt, guys. So here, for example, we have this Fibonacci gap here, guys. We have this Fibonacci gap, which was used to buy to the upside. Now we have highs which are being anticipated to be torn apart. So here we have a high which hasn't been broken, right? But this is a breakup block, as for those who don't know. A breakup block which is going to be used as a liquidity sweep for you guys. So this is going to be entries. There are entries already here selling to the downside, even though the market is going to be pushing full ported to the upside. So there are also traders here entering this market with a short position, forcefully wanting to make profit, even though the market is not going to be willing to do that because the market has its own direction, which is going to the downside, and people are going to be selling, anticipating it's going to break this low, even though it's not. So, guys, be enlightened, be patient when it comes to trading, guys, and use the strategy as well as the trading plan to achieve profitability in focus, guys. So that's it. That's it. I don't know what more do you want, but focusing and having patience as well as consistency, using a strategy and trusting with all your guts. So that's what it has. So yeah, guys, that's what. So all time frame. Yep, this still anticipation. So let me just get out of JBB. But on Euro USD, guys, on Euro USD, perfect anticipation, even though it's buying right now, that means we just has liquidated this area. So I mark this inverted, I mark this fair value gap as liquidity, guys, right? I mark it as liquidity because the Euro USD actually is indecisive right now. It doesn't know if it should buy or sell just because of the currency pace. Like for example, Euro. Euro is literally pushing to the upside, even though the impact news once they made it get into a downtrend. As you guys can see, this is a downtrend, 400% downtrend, but there's a possibility of a market structure shift which you can move from down to up. So this liquidity fair value gap wasn't as powerful as we anticipated it to be. So this Euro USD buy kind of stake liquidity actually just because there are impact news that made it buy. There's a possibility that in these impact news we're gonna be selling, guys, on Euro USD. So that setup is still valid because once we break this stop loss, it's not gonna be valid anymore. But if it hasn't been broken, that means we're still gonna be full putting this to the downside, hitting our take profit on these inverted fair value gaps, which are on the downside of liquidity zones in this high time frame. So let's go to the 30-minute time frame to see how the market is moving and how the candlestick are responding to the fair value gap. So for you guys, if I'm being too fast, I'm sorry, but that's it, bro. And I have to live with it. Okay, these candlesticks just show that there's nothing left aside. See, so we're just gonna have to wait for a candlestick, a bearish candlestick, to come up and then sell, liquidating these three candlesticks to the downside, guys. So yeah, all I have to do is just be patient and let me go to a 10-minute time frame because it's like 11 minutes. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for a bearish candlestick to just tore this inverted fair value gap apart. So once we tear this, this is gonna be used as our entry point, guys. So this is the inverted fair value gap that we're gonna be using it. To short this trade to the downside, short position, place it here. So this is where we're going to be placing our entry point and positions to hit our take profit, guys. The same take profit, but this could be take profit one for you guys because we have impact news, guys. Don't forget that we have impact news. So if the market responds to this inverted fair value gap and then comes back and then sells again, that's when we're going to be placing a very perfect trade setup, guys. So yeah, this is it for. It is going to be a risky trade though, but no risk, no achievement. No, not for our achievement. No, no. So on GBP USD, never usually got into it lately. And I'm not interested on trading GBP USD right now. But what I can say is we're gonna be buying GBP USD, guys. We're gonna be buying to liquidate all these highs by just viewing what the fuck it is doing on the daily sheet. Because it's just trying to build the market structure shift, even though it's gonna be liquidating highs. So we're gonna be buying to break this high as well. So yeah, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go and use DJPY, which we fucking took a loss again. Not a loss actually. We didn't even inside this trade actually. So yep, that was a part of the game. So losses, 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 losses. Try to come back to the area which I'm out there. Oh god, that's so here literally mark this as liquidity point. So USDJPY literally created inverted breakup block. I don't know if that's what they call it, but yeah. Because inverted inverted breakup block literally means a breakup block which is liquidated but also going to be used once liquidated. You get me? Like it's valid when it's liquidated and not valid when it's not liquidated. I hope that makes sense to you guys. For example, right now it did break our breakup block. Now it created a double tap and broke the low, and you're gonna be expecting to drop a little bit of candlesticks here, bearish candlesticks. So it didn't come back into this breakup block and short this position. But for me, I'm just gonna place this entry point here because once it breaks this low, we're entering with a full position, shorting this USDG Pro. So guys, this is a new breakup block which was used, which is a double tap. So we're just gonna be using this as our full trading setup on USDG Pro. So yeah, guys, we could even enter right straight here, guys, but that's our decision to make because we are gonna be selling USDG Pro on this impact news, guys. And let me see. Oh, wait, what's 1:30. We'll have impact news, guys, in a minute at 1 o'clock. But for USD JPY, I would also place a short position here, and I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna place my short position on USD JPY because I didn't initially view it before lately, so I'm gonna enter a USD JPY entry point here and here. So I have two entries. So yeah, guys, on this trend line. So yep, we're gonna be shorting this one. So yeah, guys. This is it on USDGPY, and then oh guys, gold is just doing the utmost insane, guys. It is just doing the utmost insane, guys. I don't have words for what it's doing, bro. Like it literally spiked me, like bro. I'm on a fucking losing streak, even though gold was the one responsible for making me profit. But right now, it is just doing the utmost worst, bro. Utmost worst, bro. Okay. This thing like made me 10K this month, guys. 10K, bro. 10K this month. And last month, so that's like 10K the last 2 months. But guys, this is just insane, bro. I did like lose all my money, but obviously to get more money, you have to spend like at least 20% or 30% of your money, guys. To just acknowledge what you worked for and shit. Like that's part of the game, guys. For those who don't know, if you get like 10K profit or 1K. So some traders start small. Let me say you get 1K profit this week or this month, and you're like, okay, I made 1K in revenue for this month, and I have 1K. If you put it back on the market and you take an L on this 1K, you don't have money anymore. Now gonna be trying to do this and that. Like at least trying to spend like 200 Shrine, 200 Shrine, 300 Shrine, and have 700 Shrine. If you go to drawdown, know very well that you have a side hustle that's gonna push your money higher and higher. Like for example, um, you have like 1K. Maybe you have like this piece job or you're doing social media to get some money and things like a lot of side hustles aside, or you have someone who gives you money somehow, like I don't know. Yeah, shit. Like if you get money, you're gonna be able to manage your money easy. Like for example, 1K, and I'm gonna get 200 shine next week. Like per week, I get like 200 shine, just for example, or 50 grand. I'm gonna save up, so I'm gonna spend 200 shine here and then use this 50 rand. If I take it now, I'm gonna put it in, keep on putting it in, knowing very well you spend some money on this profit to just not make the market happy that you made money and you put it back on the market. That's just dumb, guys. Because blowing money that you made and the market gave you, you fucking worked hard for it, and bringing it back is just fucking dumb. Like 100% dumb, guys. Like, what the fuck would you do that? Like, it's just like getting money to just look at it and then bring it back. So like you can't do that. So you have to spend money to get more money. That's a part of the game, guys. Hope everyone does that to just be able to manage money as well. I'm not saying spend all your money and be left with nothing. And maybe like for example spend 800 rand to trade with 200 rand and then blow it all again. No, that's just dumb. Once you do make profit with the money that you put in and you get like some profit, then you can spend a little bit more. So yeah, but don't spend it on like dumb shit, guys. Like just take at least take yourself out or buy trading resources like laptops, a desk, everything, shit like that, bro. Or invest it into something if you're in like a person who wants to invest in shit. Like that's also valid, guys. So yeah, that's I would recommend for you guys to do shit because that would play a very, very big role in your life and be able to run money, like manage it, not money, manage it, guys. Managing money is part of the game and it could bring a lot of success and prosperity to you. So here I'm literally seeing a very, very powerful key area. I don't know. Let me check. It's not as valid as I think it is because they have a lot of favorite guys, but I'm gonna mark it anyways. So I'm just gonna place all these favorite guys which are there. I'm gonna place all of them. Okay. I'm gonna place it as yeah guys. Yeah guys. Let's see. I'm gonna place it here. I have this area as well. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna place these lines because once it breaks these, we're literally gonna be aiming to break the high. So guys, we have 100% possibility that we're gonna break this high today. We're gonna break this high, and the market is gonna reach another high this month. That's so fucking painful because I'm actually the selling guy instead of the buying. I'm not used to buying. I'm used to selling, and I hope everyone sees that every time I'm like making a video and shit and posting it on social media. I always sell guys instead of buying. I don't know why, but that's how my strategy works. I'm more of a selling person than a buying person. I don't know why. I just love seeing value of that something stop. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, guys, we have this favorite which is literally used to buy and push the market to the upside. But we're literally gonna be waiting carefully for this to sell, guys. For this to, because once gold literally sells here, it is gonna be spiking every shit to the downside if possible. But if not, we're gonna use it as a buy zone for us to continue to the upside because we missed on this favorite cap. So we're gonna scale this into a buy. So yeah, that's like oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So we're either gonna buy here, scaling it, or even more, or we're gonna sell. But as I said, I'm more of a selling guy. So if we reach this area and then we sell by spike, and by the impact news, we're gonna sell perfectly, guys, perfectly on gold. Initially, guys, showing me every single trading pair used. Wow. And then USDT, bro, just broke a fucking high. I'm speechless. I am so fucking speechless, guys. I don't know what to fucking say, cause damn, USDT, you're doing the utmost. Like USDT to me, it's like a god, guys. It's like a god of the market so focus. This thing can literally spike a 10K account and just take an L, bro. But like five orders, and it also depends on which broker you're using. But guys, this is insane, bro. This trading pair is insane, guys. It can literally liquidate you in seconds. Gold is even better, but this shit is the god of forex pairs, guys. Look at this candlestick, guys. You wouldn't see this candlestick on gold in any time, bro. This shit can drop any single candlestick anytime it wants, guys. So you can see the power it has to run the market. As you guys can see, we have a fair value gap here, which we're going to be using to place a short position. So, your guys, it's a signal, place a short position here, and then sell this market